Well, we had the wonderful story this morning of Sky.
Wonderful.
It is what it is.
Everyone's different.
Sky in Oregon. She owns a house in Oregon.
Yeah.
Wants to buy another one.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know.
Another one?
They're out of control.
what? You're out of control.
They're out of control.
You're
Well,
crazy.
the story gets even worse. Because
Yeah. How?
Sky mentioned something kind of off the cuff when she was telling us the story this morning, and we blew past it because it was like it didn't make any sense. Well, now it makes sense when we find out what's going on with her tenant and their cat.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Hey, you're a real creep.
Really?
You're a real creep.
You're a creep.
Listen,
What?
you have to understand what you're doing is really wrong.
Not ideal.
No, listen, what you're doing is really wrong.
I don't know if it is.
Okay, if the shoe were on the other foot
That's exactly what I was
and
thinking.
somebody was doing this to you, would you be cool with it? No, you wouldn't.
It's her biggest nightmare.
Do not
That's not
say.
my biggest
do
nightmare.
not say. Don't say.
Okay, this
Like
is
you're
so,
thinking about
This
it.
is so different from my nightmare.
It don't matter. You don't. Nobody wants somebody spying on them, Sky. And that's what you're doing. So this morning, we heard the story. Oh boy, I can't even repeat it. It's like, Sky,
calm
they own
down.
this house in Oregon. Great, good for you. Okay, nobody understands it, but whatever. Sky says this is their slice of heaven.
It is.
I don't know, man,
Who
but
knew?
whatever. Okay,
Who knew?
Okay, that's great. You love Oregon.
I do.
Great.
Beautiful.
So there's a lot available, and Sky was there saying, "Oh, maybe we might buy it and build a house there on top of this other house that they already own." So they own 2 houses in Oregon. What? I don't fucking get it. Whatever. Okay, this is how they are. You just gotta let them be.
Yeah.
You have to accept it. That's the hardest thing to
Yeah,
do.
it is.
I don't feel
It
your
is.
acceptance.
It's hard. No, don't get me wrong.
You have a higher.
You're not there yet.
You have a higher level of it because you've been dealing with it for
25
longer. I
years,
still don't
bro.
accept a lot of it.
I know.
And that's
it's hard.
That's hard for me.
I don't know why it upsets you guys so much that I love Oregon.
Well, there are crazy things that you're talking about,
I know.
and they're not in your mind, but when the rest of the world hears it,
You
it's
can
always
just
like,
support
"What
me."
the fuck?" So it's not. I can't support crazy, but I can.
Okay,
I can
it's not
accept it.
crazy.
I can accept it, and so that's. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
You have to understand when you drop these crazy bombshells
I don't
on
think
us.
they're crazy.
I know in your mind. Nobody crazy thinks they're crazy. That's the hard
That's the
part.
deal.
Yeah.
And so we have to just be like, all right, fuck, all right. Hey, listen. And then try to convince them or explain to them why it's crazy. It's just going to make you even crazier.
Yeah.
So whatever. You're going to do whatever you want. I don't
Okay,
care.
okay.
Doesn't affect me one bit. So go for it.
Thank you.
Own all of Oregon.
Oh,
I don't give a
Thank
fuck.
you.
I don't give
Queen
a
of
fuck.
Oregon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just not Portland right now, right, guys?
Ooh, Portland's a little
It's a
crazy
little tricky.
right now.
It's a little
Yeah.
It's a little tricky.
A little wackadoo.
So they're thinking about this, and we were talking about right now. Sky has a tenant in their Oregon home,
Yeah.
and she randomly, out of the blue, goes, "They have a cat,"
Yeah.
and it was like she had Tourette's.
Because I said, "Do you have tenants right now?" And
Yeah.
she goes, "Yeah, they have a cat."
And we're like, "What the hell did that have? What did
was
that have to
just
do with
asking.
anything we were talking about?"
Nothing
We were
at
all
all.
I
like,
was
huh?
just asking.
Oh, yeah, nothing at all.
It was so weird and out of the blue, and we are just like, "Why did she say that? That was so bizarre."
And
Great that I don't care that they have a cat.
And even after it came out of my mouth, I'm like, that was a weird thing to
Yeah.
mention right
Well,
there.
you got
That
like
was-
weirdly excited about it too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, like I'd be pissed if my tenant had a pet. I don't want to deal with that. Like, and whatever. But if they have a cat, fine.
They're paying pet rent. Don't worry. It's a thing.
Pet rent.
I didn't know that was a thing. But
Okay.
they charge pet rent.
Can you?
Oh.
Can you?
Really?
Yep.
So that was it, and not really much thought went into it after that. I just thought this guy's a bizarre person. So she shouted out that they have a cat, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. Well, there's more to the story. Turns out there is more to this story, and it turns out Sky is a creep because of this cat.
Here's the thing. Over the last, 2 years, I have become like obsessed with animal and ocean videos on social media. Like, you'll go to people's social media feeds, and, you know, I'm assuming if I go to Emily's, I'm going to see, like, a lot of, you know, cooking stuff. I assume if I go to your guys', you know, social media, there's probably going to be a lot of sports stuff populating. For me, it's all about animal videos right now. Like, I can't get enough. I'll watch, like, literally a 25-minute long video of somebody rescuing dogs from the shelter. Like, I can't get enough. And so when I had heard that the new tenants were going to have a cat, I was like, okay. You know, honestly, my first concerns, because it's an older cat, of like, okay, well, as long as they're paying the extra money, deposit, I don't need that.
It's hard to get that cat spray out of the house.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't need that. But as long as they're taking care of business, I guess we're fine. And I didn't think anything of it. Well, at the house in Oregon, we have a Ring doorbell camera. There was a whole system with cameras inside the house, side yards, backyards. Like, these people who owned the house before us, they like clearly had security issues. So we knew we'd be renting the house, and nobody wants to rent a house with a camera in your living room. So we removed all the cameras from the property except for the front Ring doorbell, which only sees the front. There's a front little deck and then the front door, and that's pretty much all it sees.
What do you need that for?
It was already there. And it has a chime on the inside of the house, so it's legit a doorbell.
Yeah.
So we would have to connect a new doorbell, like completely rip that out, connect a new one to get rid of it. And then on top of it, if we were to shut down the camera part, when we aren't there, if like a delivery were to come or something, a neighbor were to come over, like we could communicate with them through the Ring doorbell.
But you have property managers to manage your property. You shouldn't be involved in this at all.
Yeah, they don't really do that. It's kind of...
Because if you have a delivery, what are you going to do?
Right. Well, I would call the property management company and
Right.
be like, can you guys, next time you're in the area, or I'd reach out to a neighbor, could you grab that?
The neighbors are probably like, oh, fuck.
But otherwise, we
the
wouldn't
San
know.
Diego chick again.
We wouldn't know
God,
it's
leave
there.
me alone.
So
And
that,
then they start talking to the neighbor that she hates in La Jolla,
Yeah.
the one that just wants to sit with his grandkids.
Oh,
But
Watch
her,
the
dumb
sunset.
hedges.
her
we don't
hedges
even
ruin
know
his
he has
view.
grandkids.
And they have like a
I
little
mean,
group
I don't
support
think they
group.
have a support group.
of
That's-
Sky's neighbors.
Yeah.
Guy's photo is just framed
Yeah.
sitting there.
Ugh.
I don't think that's a thing.
They say the Serenity Prayer.
I don't think so. I don't think that's true. So I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, that's why we left the camera there, because we were like, well, just in case we don't, you know, we can keep an eye through this one camera. So that was the plan. And then all of a sudden, we had these last tenants, which were fine. And once they checked in, once I kind of saw on my phone, like, oh, they've arrived. They found the key because the key's in a lockbox. They made it in the house. Okay, cool. I'm done checking that camera till.
Well, you shouldn't have even had to do that.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
give
you
moving
can't
in-
seem to understand. Like, you're not supposed to be involved in any of that stuff if you have a property management company.
Right. But if you have a property management company who goes there themselves and forgets the lockbox code and is
Well,
standing
that's
there.
on them.
Oh, totally.
And
It's
not,
totally.
you know,
And they didn't.
You waiting to see if your tenants arrive is insane.
I think I'm kind of living in fear because I don't trust the property management company the way
I think you would do this even if they were on top of
Maybe.
it. Let's be honest.
Because when the lady showed up, she couldn't find the lockbox for like 45 minutes. And yeah. And so finally I told her through the Ring cam, like, because she kept like, ringing the bell, hoping someone could help her. So I said, oh, you have to open the screen door. And then it's actually attached to the front door handle behind. I don't know why she didn't check the
didn't
door.
see
Oh,
that?
boy.
Like she's
All
literally
right, well,
looking under planters and like,
Okay.
but whatever. So once they're in the house, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Ah, yes.
But I saw them enter the house with the cat. And this cat is adorable. Like a big, fat, orange cat. Oh, I love fat cats. So I'm like, oh, that cat is super cute. Whatever, don't think about it. And the front door cam doesn't go off very much because most people enter and exit the house through the garage, use the garage door opener. The camera doesn't pick up the garage. So normally it's like radio silent. But it was one day and it was like over and over and over again. It kept going off. And I'm like, is something wrong? What's going on? So I decided to check. And that's when I saw the cutest thing I've ever seen. Well, not ever, but I thought it was really cute in the moment. This older couple, this like fat old cat, it seems like it's their baby, and they will take it out on the front little deck right by the camera every single morning and play with it, and it's so cute. They have like the little wand with the string with the little ball on it and all these little toys. And this fat cat's living its best life, and I loved watching it. And so I started watching their morning play date almost every day. Just watching them have a cup of coffee out there, the cats rolling around in the sun, playing with some like fake mice and stuff. And I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. And my husband noticed, and that is when he pointed out what Eddie said at the beginning of this, that that's creepy and weird and an invasion of privacy.
1 million.
Where was it
Big
again?
time.
In the house?
It's not in the house.
No, I know, but where? What part?
So right outside the front door. Like literally, if this is the door, it would be
Why
right.
do they play with the cat outside the front door?
There's a porch.
Yeah, there's like
I
a
forget-
little
But don't you have a
deck.
little backyard too?
Yeah, there's a backyard, but I guess because the deck is a little elevated and it's kind of like closed in, maybe the old cat like
No,
can't.
it's really weird that you do that.
So I started doing that. And I'm like, well, they're in the front yard. This is a public area. Every neighbor can see. They know the camera is there.
And the double fucking standard.
It's crazy, man.
I can't believe that she, out of all people, just said
This
it's
isn't-
it's a public area.
It is.
I
There-
can't. It's your front porch. It's not really a public
Okay, but
area.
to compare
Not in the middle
this
of a
to
park.
Yeah. It's just like being in Balboa Park, guys. It's totally the same
But
thing.
to make this the comparison, like it's my bedroom or a public restroom where I have
Okay,
the
so let me
paranoia
have-
of being filmed.
So then let me have access to your front door ring cam, and I'll watch it whenever I want.
But I go out front in my underwear, so that's
How do you know they don't?
well, because the neighbors can see them.
So
the neighbors
my
can't
neighbors
see me.
could see. I've walked out in just my underwear on the side of my house.
Why?
I don't know. I did. My underwear's go. It's
Whoa.
boxer briefs. I don't feel like, who
Whoa.
cares? I feel like.
Ew.
You know what I mean? Like, who fucking cares? People wear shorts higher than boxer briefs sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, so here's the thing
that's
about
that's
the boo.
just so wild.
He
dude.
tells me all that, and I go, okay. Even though these are my cute little pet videos, I can see what you're saying.
You're spying.
And then all of a sudden, the alerts stop, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I told him, and I said, you know what the weirdest thing is? After you mentioned it to me, like the alerts stopped, so I don't think they're playing with their cat anymore. Like, what's going on? And he goes, no, they probably are. He's like, I didn't trust you. I went into your phone and turned all the alerts off for the
Wow.
Oregon front door camera.
Good for him.
Can't believe he did
I
that.
know.
He doesn't ever stand up for himself or
great.
what he believes in.
He knew that I would still want to see the cat playing on the front porch every morning, and so he went in there and restricted my access
Good.
to the camera,
Yeah.
which makes me feel even creepier. You know what I mean?
Well, you need it.
It's like a pervert you can't trust, around a hot chick or something.
Well, yeah. You're the pervert.
I don't want to be that.
You're a cat
you're
pervert.
the pervert. You're the pervert. You 100% you want to see that cat. We
I
all
do.
know that. I know
I
that.
do.
I know that.
Break it down, Emily.
But
Break it down, Emily.
Obviously, you still want to see what the fuck's going on in that front porch. every morning.
100%.
You have to
She
be in
won't
the know.
admit it, though.
But if
You
the
have to be in
cat
the know.
wasn't there, I would know that
You're using
you're
it.
spying.
You justified it into the cat's
Right.
the scapegoat.
Right. You're
The cat is the scapegoat.
You're 1,000,000% correct, Emily.
I did not do
Yes.
this to the previous people because they didn't have a cat.
So you couldn't.
I'll
justify
lie
it.
straight to your face. Okay, that's not cool.
Yeah. You're a giant creep. You're a spy, and you can't be trusted. And your husband was right. He finally did the right thing.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Oh, dude,
Sky.
you got issues, bro.
Hey!